We're back.
Yay!
Hi, I'm Travis.
And I'm Emma.
And this is Bestie Approved.
Yay!
We're back.
Yay!
It's been a long time. What's the last song you listened to?
Oh, good question.
We also have a new guest with us today. It's baby Auggie. He's just sitting in his little, I don't know what that thing's called.
It's a swing.
A swing.
Yes, he just prefers it turned off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The last song Auggie and I listened to was And I Told Them I Invented Times New Roman by Dance Gavin Dance. Moving on.
If you like it, I love it. My last song was Too Much by Dove Cameron.
She's so pretty.
She is very pretty, and leave it to RuPaul's Drag Race to tell me what songs I like now.
Yeah, well, they've been on the pulse for some time.
Oh, 100%. You had a baby.
I had a baby.
How's that? Tell us everything.
So, it was great. I don't need to tell like my whole birth story or anything, but he was 8 full pounds at 3 weeks early, which is huge, and he's still huge. He's wearing 9-month-old clothes.
That's a lot.
He's 3 months. So yeah, he's really big and he's really cute and I love him. He was super chill as like a newborn, and he's gotten tougher with age, which is fine. Love him to death. But now he's sleeping through the night.
Yay.
Which really helps.
That's exciting.
I do feel delirious. Like even though he's sleeping through the night, it's like so much work during the day and I'm just like focused on this one baby all day that like every once in a while I feel like I'm just losing my mind a little bit. Like,
do you ever get to take a nap? Like, is that a thing that like you're able to do?
So like I could probably take a nap when he napped if I really wanted to, but that's like my only time to do the laundry, do the dishes, do all the things, because when he's awake then I feel so bad. I'm supposed to be hanging out with the baby, so like how can I just leave him to wash these dishes? It doesn't make sense, and okay. I know that to be true, but that's where we are.
As long as we're on the same page.
Yeah, we'll get there. It's been great. I'm just tired, and he's so cute and healthy and perfect, so all
he is
good.
Perfect. I will tell you, like, I don't really like babies. Like, I don't like kids in general. He's pretty chill to hang out with. Like, he doesn't really bother me. So I'm happy he's here.
Yeah. I don't know. He like already outgrew his bassinet too. Like he's already sleeping in his crib, which is crazy. They say like 6 months before you move them, but he's over the weight limit.
Do you think he's going to be super tall?
I don't know. They say sometimes people are just like big babies and then they end up averaging out. So I'm interested to see if he ever does.
I would like to see how he shakes out. I think he's going to be great.
Yeah. I would think he would be big because he was like always big while I was pregnant with him.
Yeah, he was always like ahead of the curve.
Yeah. And he still is. He's like, he was putting on weight so fast. I don't know.
He's great.
Yeah.
Good job, Auggie. Thanks for being here with us. Do you have any other we don't have any pregnancy updates anymore. Like that's like
no, yeah. Jack has been the best. I do feel bad because like my attention is on the baby a lot. But
I feel like that's something like every mom has to struggle with when the dynamic changes from what it always was.
Especially when he can feel it, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like I think Jack is kind enough and like understanding enough to realize like, oh, this is my little brother, and like he may not understand like the like what comes with that, but I think he understands like the idea of it.
Yeah, and most of the time he's chill about it. I think the hardest part is like Augie's still so little. He can only be up for like less than 2 hours at a time. And so I feel like I'm constantly telling Jack to be quiet so the baby can sleep like all the time, which sucks. But that'll get better with time too.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's doing great. He's always like trying to run.
I also had the craziest fever infection situation like a week after Auggie was born. It was the worst thing in the world. Mm-hmm. And Kenny had to like fully take care of the house and baby for a week while I was in bed dying. It was the worst.
Well, you and I both had a little bit of
ailments. Are you okay over there?
You coughing? So I was worried about you, because you like were sick in the bed. Like you were like sick. Yeah,
I was like breaking out in sweats. My fever got up to like 104 or something. It was scary. Crazy. Yeah, I don't know. They never figured out really what was wrong with me. They just like tried an antibiotic to see if it would work, and eventually it did. So I don't know.
Good on them, I guess.
Yeah, I was worried I was going septic because I had just given birth. So I don't know. It was a whole thing. It really sucked.
You know what else sucks?
Kidney stones?
Kidney stones.
How did I know?
I'm glad that you healed from your ailment, and I ultimately ended up healing from mine. But this is, I guess like 2 or 3 weeks ago now, but like I was laying in the bed one night and I like woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, I'm dehydrated. I need to go drink some water. And like, cause my kidneys were like, it felt like they were sore. Mm-hmm. And so I drank water, and then I'm not going to give all the horrific details because most of it was pretty gross, but like I pretty quickly knew that I needed to go to the hospital immediately. So I went to the hospital and they were like, oh, we need to do surgery like now. Yeah. And so I ended up having 3 surgeries in the course of 3 weeks because the kidney stone was infected. And they told me that it wasn't anything I ate in the diet. It wasn't anything like, it wasn't drinking energy drinks. It was fully like a genetic predisposition to it because of the type of the kidney stone that like the buildup that it was. And I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And like, I didn't know how that surgery went. So like now I've realized all my worst fears.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't realize what they were doing?
No.
Yeah.
No. And they like came in to tell me about it before the surgery. And I was like, do I have the option just to like leave it up to surprise? Because they started telling me and I was like, I don't want to know the rest. It was horrific.
Like, is it okay if I just die instead? Like,
well, I was like, what do people, I mean, obviously they put you to sleep and it's a fairly routine surgery. The doctor said he had like 7 others to do that day. And like, I was in and out in like inside of like 30 minutes, but I was like, God. Ew. And like, for those who don't know, like they go in through your dick and like they like basically put a tube up your urethra to like get to the kidney stone to like get it out.
Like a straw.
Basically. But I think about like women, how they go to the gynecologist, once every 6 months, and like they're just in your cooch once a year, and they're just in your cooch, like moving around. And I'm like,
have you ever seen a speculum?
That's the like duck thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Do you understand what's happening there?
Nah, kind of.
It's not that it's painful
it's
necessarily, but yeah, it's cold metal.
Why do they leave it cold? Why can't they like
warm it up? Yeah. Because modern medicine hates women.
That's true. That is true. Modern medicine, the United States government. It's okay.
Yeah.
I bought a 3D printer.
Yeah. Yeah. Jack loves his wand.
I printed, so for those who don't know, my neurodivergence like gets me into random things, and this is the thing I think that has stuck the longest. I was at Micro Center, and they had an open box deal on a 3D printer, and it was like $275 for what was normally like $600, and I was like, why not? And so I buy it, and I take it home, and I 3D print it. So like the first thing you do is print like a boat, like to like, because it's a stress test with the 3D printer to see like if it can like do like overhangs, and it can do like shapes and stuff without support. And I immediately knew I had created a monster. I have been just looking for shit to 3D print, like just for random reasons. I found the wands from Harry Potter. I 3D printed the Voldemort's wand from Harry Potter for Jack, and he's going around casting spells on August. I love that so much.
Yeah, to get him to stop crying.
And I hope that's working, because that's a pretty powerful wand.
Yeah.
I discovered this system called Gridfinity, which is like a drawer organizing system where like everything is a grid, and like the grid sits at the bottom of the base of the drawer, and like you put like organizing things inside of the grid to like, and it's like the perfect size. I bought a new set of drawers to do more Gridfinity.
Yeah.
I have a problem.
You're gonna be so organized.
It's so sick. I love it so much. But it's fun. There's a couple of YouTubers that like all they do is 3D print content, and there's one that is so stupid hot. What's his name? Frankly Built. Frankly, if you're listening, I frankly love you. And come on the pod. You're stupid hot. But yeah, I love my 3D printer. It's like my new favorite thing.
I love that for you. My dad has always been a printer salesman, basically, printers and scanners. And so I got my first 3D printed thing like 15 years ago, probably. And it was like the craziest thing ever, because he like showed us how they did it. And now they're like so in fashion, which is crazy.
Well, they used to be like industrial like things, right? And then,
it was like a big deal that he brought home this like stormtrooper head that they 3D printed. I will also say the material has come a long way, because it used to feel like a freaking rock.
So that's the other thing that I have come to find is like there are so many. I didn't realize there were so many different kinds of like filament. So there's a bunch of different use cases. But yeah, like you can 3D print with like foam and like silicone and stuff. Now it's crazy.
That's cool.
I love it. I'm so
obsessed.
Can
you make like bendy things?
You can make whatever your little heart desires.
Wizards.
Literally. So yeah, I love that. So we have new podcast friends.
Yeah.
There's this is a shameless plug for these guys. There are these two guys. I don't know where they live. But they followed us on TikTok, and I followed them back, and they host a show called The First Time in Drag, and it's like the sweetest, most pure thing ever. It's these two straight guys who are watching RuPaul's Drag Race. I think one of them is watching it for the first time ever, and the other one has watched it several times, and he's getting his friend into it. And it's the cutest thing to watch, because like it's like seeing it for the first time. It's kind of the way I wish I could see like the Real Housewives again, like seeing it for the first time through someone's eyes. I think it's adorable. So everyone should go listen to First Time in Drag, because it's great.
So cute.
I have a lot of random stuff on the list today. Did you see this TikTok of the McDonald's CEO?
Oh, yeah. He's trying like what was he even eating? A burger of some kind?
It was I guess a burger that's like done well globally, and now they're bringing it to the United States, because apparently like we're the last people to get new McDonald's food. Like this is a thing where like they test stuff in different markets.
Different stuff in different countries too.
Right. So the McArches or whatever the burger's called, they're bringing that.
Arch, yeah.
Yeah, the Big Arch. they're bringing that to, I guess, the United States, and watching this man eat this, like, it was like he was being held hostage.
You know what it reminded me of? That episode of SpongeBob where Squidward tries to Krabby Patty and he's like... and... No, go ahead. I was going to point out, I saw this thing on Twitter, and now that I'm on the TikTok, I'm noticing it again. They are not calling these things burgers.
They're calling it product.
Right.
Yes.
I feel like that's a legal thing. Because I think it was Kenny who told me, because you know he's crazy about food. Uh-huh. There's something, I think it might be fast food burgers or something like that, where like they'll never say the actual name of the food because the FDA would classify it as a pastry.
Oh, no. It's bread from Subway.
Oh,
that's what it is. Because in the UK, there's so much sugar
it.
Content, it's considered cake.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't, well, here's the thing. I don't know. I imagine it's because he sees it all so clinically, and he doesn't see it as like food that people enjoy. He sees it as a product. I truly believe that.
Business guy. P.S. He's a CEO of McDonald's. Do you think he eats McDonald's?
No.
Hell no.
But watching him, it was like he was being held at gunpoint. He was like, it
was a weirdly like dingy break room too. Weird. And
it was like he had the tray with like the paper on it, and like it was so weird, uncomfortable. But then he's like, wow, I don't even know how to eat this burger. And it was the most unappetizing piece of food I've ever seen. Like I would literally rather like go to like a concession stand at a high school baseball game. Like,
give me slightly spicy cheese and some chips, please. It's weird.
And then like the one little bite he took was like the Squidward bite. I'm gonna like put it like in the like on the cover art, like that, like the he gets the one pickle early. It was just a wild sight to behold.
And it's crazy because I know we don't support McDonald's because they support Israel 100%.
I didn't know that. I haven't had McDonald's and I don't remember how long.
I was just going to say, I love a snack wrap. This was not me trying to attack McDonald's, but they kind of attacked themselves with that weird-ass video.
Do you know what I miss deeply? The last thing I really remember enjoying from McDonald's was this thing called the McSkillet burrito. I feel like I talked about it on the podcast before.
I don't know about the podcast.
I have not had it since 2008 because I think that's when it went away. But it was like this.
It's the one that had the potatoes, right?
It had potatoes. Mm-hmm. It had salsa. It had sausage and eggs. And like I think about it constantly.
Yeah, that's how I was with the snack wrap. But now she's back. Oh man. Okay, I think we're good.
You're good. We're back. August joined us. He needed a bottle, and he's just here with us, and he's doing great.
And he's definitely 100% going to fall asleep.
I hope so and think so. I want to see if this is, like, picking you up from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on from the creepy McDonald's CEO.
Yeah, that was...
We have yet another TikTok.
We have like 4 TikToks on here, but the first one, the next one is salting your kids. And I'm just going to say this. I think Kenny would be into this.
I've seen that.
What does it mean? In
one video. It's literally those salt rooms that they were going to on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. But it's literally those inside your house, which is crazy. I think it's supposed to like clean the air or something.
Can I be so real with you? I've been in a salt room before. I felt no discernible difference in or out of the room before or after. Like, if it works for some people, I love it for you. I'm sure it's the same way like I feel about like NAD shots and like the IV vitamin treatments. Like I think those work for me and I really like those. I feel like everyone thinks I'm crazy when I go do them and spend like $150 a pop on them, whatever.
Kenny likes them.
I love them. The NAD shots, I feel like I'm unstoppable afterwards. I've never
gotten one. I need one.
I'm going to be... okay, so let me tell you about this first. It's going to make you feel really, really sick while you're getting it because, like, what it does... the way they explain it to me is it it knows where to go in your body based on like
what's going on
like
with you?
where you're like where you're deficient in it. And like for me it was like I felt like lightheaded and I felt like I wanted to like throw up a little bit. And then as soon as the IV comes out, I felt like a new person. But you have to do like 5 treatments to like get your like base levels up. And then like you do like once a month afterward.
I need to do that.
Oh, I'll take you to do it. Restore Hyper Wellness in Carmel. Please sponsor us. But it's incredible. But the salt room thing, I don't understand it. It feels new agey. It feels strange to me. But like the long and short of it was a mom. Basically, like I thought it was a Zen garden is what I thought at first.
Yeah,
like where she's
like raking the salt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's a room full of salt. And like I look at that and like my first thought is that is a fucking nightmare around the rest of the house.
And for your kids, like kids are gross. It's gonna get all sticky or like if you have babies, what if it gets pee in it? Or pets? No. And also like this is definitely mom brained of me to say, but little kids aren't supposed to ingest a lot of salt. They can like overdose on the sodium really quickly. So if you have little kids that are like going in that room and then licking their hands, like
I don't think this is the kind of salt you can ingest though. Like it's like because I think it's the stuff that comes directly from the ocean that's not like treated the way like iodized or whatever.
Especially shouldn't be around kids. They're gonna get sick.
Yeah, like
you know, kids are gross. They will literally eat it.
Kids are hellbent on killing themselves. You taught me that.
And even if they don't straight up eat it, they like their hands are in their mouths all the time. And
right.
Like, ugh.
But
ew.
So the whole long and short of it is, and I think it comes from this place of like this new age health movement of like we don't trust doctors and like. A boosted immune system is an immune system in overdrive is what this creator said. And like, part of me is like, when I was a kid, I was just thrown to the wolves. Like, and granted, part of that is some of that is like my childhood, like whatever, like my parents were not ready to be parents, but
but the way your body builds immunity to things is by being exposed to things.
Yeah, like when we were little kids, like I remember one of the, like, I think it was Miles got chicken pox and Tina was like, everyone get over here, we're getting it over with now. Like that used to be a thing with chicken pox parties.
Yeah, because you're gonna get it eventually. Yes. You want to drag that out.
And like you want it when you're a kid, because if you get it as an adult, like it will kill you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Speaking of which, have you gotten your like preventative shingles thing?
I don't think you get that till you're like 50.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't get chicken pox growing up because I think I was like one of the first years they had an immunization for it. Oh,
Tina had the shingles and she was in the bed, and I'm not exaggerating, for 2 weeks just like in pain. Like she couldn't.
It's really, really bad.
But like I guess it comes from not having chicken pox when you're a little kid, or like not becoming fully immune to it.
You have to have chicken pox at some point to get shingles. Something about I don't know if it's like the virus like mutates over time and then comes back to bite you or what it is, but the two are connected. You have to have had chicken pox to have shingles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then maybe I had it backwards because I don't like. I don't, but like I do know that Tina had the shingles and literally could not move because it was so painful. Like she said, like it felt like someone was like it was broken glass on her skin.
Ugh.
And I hate that.
It's horrible.
But like all that to say, I don't know that like I think there's probably a lot to be said for like Eastern medicine, and like there's got to be a balance between like we'll throw a pill at everything and literally like meditating your stuff away. Like there's got to be some happy medium there.
Yeah.
I don't know that a salt room is the answer.
I don't know. I feel like for me it's harmless if you're an adult.
Sure.
I kind of have a problem with you putting your kids in there, but they're your kids. I'm not going to judge your parenting, whatever.
God bless, yeah.
I'm saying I wouldn't put my kids in there.
For nothing else, it's just they're tracking. It's like sand in your carpet and like on your hardwood floors, and you're never getting rid of it. I know that to be the truth.
No, you're not. And like, I don't know, kids, pets, whatever, they're just like absolute liabilities.
Oh, 100%.
In a room like that.
Yeah.
Even myself, what happens if you spill something in that room? Does salt absorb stuff like sugar does?
I think to some extent, but like
it would be gross, right?
It's like, I imagine it's like
scooping a litter box.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Like yeah.
Ew.
Ugh. Casey Rose Wilson from the Bitch Sesh podcast turned me on to my other new obsession.
Oh.
I want an Alaskan king bed so fucking bad.
They're huge.
There are two California king beds next to each other.
Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah.
Deeply and truly and madly in love with it.
Yeah. I don't blame you. What I will say is I have a regular king bed, which I'm obsessed with. I'm never running out of room. I love that bed. It also fills up my entire room. So I would be worried to get a bigger bed than that.
You, I think, you have to live in a house like that is palatial, first of all, to like make this work. But I also think you have to be the kind of person that like is building your bedroom around the bed, or it's like you're the same kind of person who builds like your living room around the cloud couch from Restoration Hardware.
Yeah.
It's that same concept.
I want one so bad, but I know this baby will barf all
Tanya
over
almost
it.
bought one, and I am so mad she didn't.
Aren't they like 10 grand or something?
For the itty bitty ones, yeah, they're like, if you're gonna get like one of the sectional ones, you're at a minimum you're spending $20,000, worth every penny. I think
so too. It's just I have kids and they're gonna fuck it up, you know what I mean?
But I mean, I have my Restoration Hardware couch that I bought when I moved into Solana, and that thing is a tank. Like you can't, like, I mean, I had Boomer on that when he was a puppy, and like he could not destroy it. Like I
worry for the markers era.
Oh,
That's what I'm really worried about.
And to be fair, Boomer also, like, there was part of the couch that like he scratched to hell and back, like, because he was a puppy, but like it was that kind of
angel, and it's fine.
Well, it's fine, and I couldn't be mad at him, but like it's also that like kind of distressed leather that like he did it, and I was like, I don't hate the way that looks.
Yeah,
because I was like, I could be so mad at you for ruining my $6,000 couch, but like you made it better.
Yeah, it's his couch too.
It is his couch. It's his home. Ashley Tisdale. This happened while you were on your maternity break, and I've been desperate to get your thoughts about this. So Ashley Tisdale wrote an article on her blog about toxic mom groups, and the mom group that she was a part of included Hillary Duff, Mandy Moore, Meghan Trainor, and there was one other mom that's like that's of that like group. But she wrote an article about toxic mom groups and how she felt like she had to remove herself from the group. And I want to get your thoughts on this as a mom.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did you read the article?
Yeah,
okay.
But here's the thing. I'm not really in a mom group per se. There's like a Facebook group that's more like, it ends up being more like what's going on around Westfield, what news you have. Like, the tea is not personal.
No.
Right? But then in real life, I would say I'm friends with like 2 or 3 of Jack's friends' moms. And it's not like we're like hanging out all the time. We will go like get a hard cider while the kids play and stuff, but
Tori is one of them.
Yeah.
And she's so cool. Like she's not one of these
podcast. Hi Tori.
Hi Tori. She's one of these people that like I would not think of as a toxic mom, but like there are a couple of people we know that I immediately put into that category.
That's the point I was going to get to. The moms that I'm close to, we would literally never have this problem. No. Like, I think if any of us had a problem with the other one, we would just say that.
Yeah.
But also, like, what problems are there to be had when all you're doing is just letting your kids play together?
Well, so that's the thing that I kept asking is, what was the problem? And Ashley Tisdale said, like, it was because she was, like, being purposefully left out of, like, group chats and, like, events and...
I don't know.
I agree with you.
That gives, like, social paranoia.
Yes.
You know, you just feel like you're being left out when in reality, like, no one is getting around behind your back and being like, let's not invite Ashley. Like, that just doesn't seem realistic to me.
No, that's weird. And, like... Yeah. And here's the thing, like what I will give Ashley Tisdale the benefit of the doubt for is this is a universal human experience. Like every single person on God's green earth, man, woman, child, they, gay, whatever.
Yeah.
You have experienced feeling
left out.
You've experienced feeling like someone didn't like you, and you've had the experience of like, I don't like the way I feel.
That is so heightened too when you're a mom.
Yes.
It's really hard to keep like an individual identity when all you're focused on all day, every day is being a mom. So I think it puts an added pressure on any of these relationships with adults that you do have, because you're like, I need to show up. This is like how I be my own person is like with this group of friends. And so you put so much pressure on that I think she definitely started to overthink something.
Oh, see, I was coming at it from the angle of like, I wonder if she like thought it was about her kid. Like, do you know, because it's like if
that
it's
would
like,
be hard too.
If I, like, let's just say I put myself in your shoes and like you take Jack to some event and like Jack gets a little buck wild because he can be crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
And you find out that the other moms did something without you, you're immediately like, oh, is it because my kid like was bouncing off the walls? Like I would come out swinging about that 100%.
I do think that most adults understand that though, because like they have their own monsters too.
Yes.
You know, I will say either way, if nothing was happening, which seems the more likely scenario for me, they were leaving her out because of her, or they were leaving her out because of her kid. Whatever the case is, and it's probably somewhere in the middle, the real life truth is probably somewhere in all of this mess. I think what I didn't see her say was that she doesn't want to be a part of something that doesn't want her.
There it is. That's what I
needed from her to say. I needed her to communicate that, because that's the real life truth. If that were to happen to me, where I felt like I was getting left out for whatever reason, because of my kid, because of me, because of whatever, I would be like, okay, great. Like, I don't want to go anywhere that doesn't want me.
Right. I think the other thing too is like, just from like a quick scan of this blog, it feels like, and I'm not trying to be mean, because I think you and I are like in a similar-ish place where it's like we've had a lot of change over the last couple of years, and I think we're trying to figure out like what our new identities look like. Like mine with like applying to law school, yours with like having 2 kids, like this whole thing that like we're experiencing, and like I think we're throwing a lot of things at the wall. I see a lot of that in Ashley Tisdale, where it's like, it's you're doing the lifestyle blog thing, and like the posts are a little bit like you're trying to find your identity, and that's cool and that's fine.
You're seeing what works.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The thing that I'm struggling with though is
that's the thing is, she's in like an identity crisis. So she's in like a vulnerable place. She starts feeling like her friends are leaving her out. It's like, I get to where she gets to like this emotional place. I think anyone could understand that, but just because it's like, it's Ashley Tisdale and she's name dropping all of these names.
But that's the thing, she never name dropped any of them.
Oh, where did you find the group? I thought I just missed it.
It was everyone else on God's green earth telling who the group was, and like how
did they?
Well, Crystal Minkoff, from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she was like, I was part of that mom group. And
okay. I didn't see that. Was that in there?
It was in one of the other articles, and I heard Crystal talk about it on their podcast. And what I will appreciate about Crystal is she was like, listen, I'm going to be honest, I get both sides of it, because what Hillary Duff's husband, or I think they got married, what Hillary Duff's husband did was he made fun of the article, and then he posted another headline saying, when you're the most self-obsessed person, it's weird when people look and just like focus on their own kids. I would imagine that the truth is somewhere in the middle. But like looking at this group of women, it's so Hillary Duff is my age. Ashley Tisdale is a little bit closer to your age. I lie and say I'm 29, but like Emma and I are 7 years apart. Megan Trainor, I think, is a couple years younger than me. Mandy Moore is
in her 40s, right?
So it feels like the group is spread out enough to where I don't know if they have kids that are all the same age. So in my mind, I'm like, if they did leave you out, I believe it was entirely unintentional, because it's like, oh, like we're just putting kids in the same age bracket together.
Right.
That's immediately where my mind went. I think what was a wild choice was getting on the internet and talking about it, because she knew exactly what she was doing. I'm so sorry. She knew what she was starting.
That is where I wanted to leave this, is that she's Ashley Tisdale, and she knew 100% that this was going to get likes and views and maybe put her on the map again. Additionally, I'm sure that her super high, like both net worth and like reputation mom group out in LA has a lot more drama than like my quiet suburb small little mom group does. However, I can't imagine all the stuff she was saying was true.
What I'm inclined to believe, because Crystal talked about this, is that when Crystal went on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she felt like she was immediately cut out of the group. I would imagine it's one of these things where it's like, we don't want the public to be part of our mom group, and like when you are part of The Real Housewives, like you immediately become that. I assume like Ashley Tisdale, just from what it looks like, wants to be a little more in the public eye than she has been in the past few years. And that's kind of, if there was any feeling like that, I have to assume that's where it's coming from, or from like the kids' age brackets or something.
Because she does feel on the young end compared to like Mandy Moore. I don't know how old their kids are, but anyway. Yeah, that's like super weird.
That was a wild article, and that was like a big deal for a couple of weeks. Like that took TikTok by storm. Okay.
Love you, Ashley Tisdale.
You're great. I liked you on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Do you want to complain before we get into reality roundup?
Yeah.
I just saw what's on your list.
Do you want me to go first?
Go for it, yeah.
I would like to complain about the monstrosity that is stevia, and the fact that it is sold as if it is a direct substitute for sugar. That shit is disgusting. Disgusting. It leaves almost like a licoricey flavor in my mouth. It's gross. Kenny loves it. I'm convinced there's a gene like the cilantro gene that makes you like impervious to stevia or hate it.
I agree. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. It's a monstrosity. I made these snickerdoodles for Kenny.
Oh, God.
It was disgusting. Rolled in, like, the powdered stevia.
It tastes like grass to me.
It's so gross. I would love a 0-calorie sweetener that does not taste like absolute bullshit.
Do you not like Splenda?
No, it's the same thing for me.
Really?
Splenda is a different taste than... Splenda is almost sweeter than sugar.
It is.
And I don't like that.
I like I like the real Splenda. It can't be like generic Splenda because that tastes gross to me. Like Splenda is the only one I do like.
I am not a fan of Splenda. I'm an extra not fan of stevia.
Whatever one comes in the pink and the blue packs, I think those are disgusting.
Sweet and low. Isn't that what that is?
I think so. I think that's the pink one, and then whatever the blue one is, it's disgusting.
It's gross. It's all gross. I would prefer a raw sugar.
Oh, like a rock sugar?
Yes.
Oh.
I love like a natural sugar. You know what else? I love brown sugar.
I love brown sugar. Brown sugar Splenda. That's it.
My grandma used to give me a little bowl of just brown sugar because if she didn't, I would sneak like handfuls of it because I loved it.
I love that.
Just like straight up brown sugar. Do you know what makes brown sugar brown sugar?
Molasses.
Yeah, that's crazy. Who the fuck? Who
I
has
have to be
molasses?
so real. I don't know who has any of these ideas that like came to be. Like, I think, you know how much I love steak, like how much I love a really good steak. I want to know who said to themselves, let's bludgeon this cow to give Travis what he really loves, which is a New York strip.
It has to be like instinctive, right? Because like animals
Or
kill
an
animals
accident.
to eat. Yeah. I mean, the age old, like, how do we figure out we could drink animal milk? Yeah.
That one I'll never really get behind, but that's okay.
But it's like, I don't know, other animals do it. Like, other animals eat animals.
Sure.
So, like, I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know. I'm complaining about social media apps that are constantly trying to push you into new social media apps. Like,
I'm not downloading Lemonade.
I don't know what that is. I've blocked it on TikTok, and I guess it's the same parent company as TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in it. I put this in, but like maybe I can like forgive this one, Instagram to Threads, because Instagram has become completely unusable.
What I don't appreciate are like those ads that are like the first half
And
of
you click
post.
on it and it makes you download it.
Yeah. Go to hell.
I will tell you, I created a Threads account for the podcast because I didn't realize I did it because when I made our Instagram, it immediately made a Threads account. Like that's a new thing.
I'm just not on Threads, and
it's hard to like commit to a new app.
It really is. And yeah, I don't like the baity posts. I don't like any of that. I understand that you want me to use your other apps for some reason. If it's that great of a concept, add it to this app.
Well, that and like, I don't fully understand like I don't know if you can advertise on Threads the way you're advertising on Instagram. Like, you're losing market share if you're pushing people to Threads. And like Lemonade, I don't know what it is, and I don't want to find out. I'm not interested. I keep getting like these things that are like, oh, Logan's on Lemonade.
Everyone I follow on TikTok is
care.
on Lemonade.
I don't care.
Good for them. I hope they're getting paid. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's what I'm complaining about.
I hate it too. I really do.
Do you want to do a shorter reality roundup today? Because I realized I started watching this episode of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City last night, and I fell asleep in the middle of it, and I took 0 notes on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can talk about Lisa Barlow and the Traitors.
Yes! Okay.
You've seen all of the Traitors now, right?
Yes, I've seen every bit of it.
We have to talk about this reunion.
I would like to. But first, I want to talk about one Mrs. Lisa Barlow.
Lisa.
Liked our New Year's post.
Hi, Lisa Barlow.
Hi, Lisa Barlow. If you're listening, baby gorgeous, I love you. I'm really, really happy. When that notification popped up on my Instagram, I lost my ever-loving shit. I told everyone that would listen, Lisa fucking Barlow liked our Instagram, and I don't need you can't tell me shit.
We're celebrities now. Thank you, Lisa Barlow. We love you.
We love you, Lisa Barlow.
Also, Lisa Barlow, go on the Traitors.
I said the same thing, but can I be honest? It would either be perfect or it would be a disaster, and let me tell you why.
Okay.
Her at the round table. I want you to imagine, like, it can go so well, and it could be like, this is the Lisa we love, or it's gonna be her screaming, "You're lying! You're lying! You're lying! You're lying!" Like,
I live for both sides of it.
Okay.
I would love to watch her accuse someone that's not a traitor, because
And
I
never
think she
back
would
down.
be so convincing, and even if she wasn't, she would ride that wave until one of them was out. And secondly, I would love to see her get falsely accused.
That's what I'm saying.
I would love to watch that.
Because here's the thing, say what you will about Lisa Barlow, she's entertaining, and like on the Traitors, this is the only arena in which we have undeniable proof whether or not someone is lying. I would love to see Lisa Barlow where she has like, she can go and say, "I was never tapped on the shoulder," and like she can say it at the reunion, and she's like, "Now what?" Like, I want that bad.
Yeah, I need to see her on Traitors really bad.
But
even if she crashes out, I love her.
I do too. I feel bad when it's like a season-long crash out and it's like there's no progress, there's no traction, she doesn't get anywhere.
Yeah.
But I will say, and this is going off the rails a little bit, when I think what she does is like puts up this exterior on the show, and it gets messy, it gets a little bit ugly, but like she was talking about how even when she was fighting with Angie K during the season, like when they would ask her questions in confessionals about Angie K, she'd be like, "I'm not going there, that's my friend." And I think she protects her friendships, and like this is why I keep coming back to her, and this is why I keep loving her, is because she is a safe space for, if you've ever had her heart, she's always going to love you even if you're fighting. And I think there's a loyalty there that like
I do think
is
she's
kind
a
of
very
rare.
loyal person.
Yes.
I would also love to see her be a traitor. I think she would be a great traitor.
I think she'd be a great traitor. I think she would be the best faithful that show has ever seen, though. I think more than anything, she'd be an incredible faithful.
100%.
And she'd take it so seriously, too.
Oh.
She was so serious. She'd be so serious.
I feel like it would be 2 or 3 months after the show has wrapped and she would still have feelings about it.
She's still finding clues.
On the rewatch.
Yes.
She's like, hold on.
She's like reliving it with all of us. Oh God, Lisa Barlow, please go on the Traitors. Speaking of the Traitors,
this season was so good.
Start to finish, not a single filler episode, not a single second that I didn't love.
0. And I was worried. In the first couple of episodes. I was like, wow, I fucking hate Michael Rappaport. That's all I could think about.
I hate him too. I still hate him.
All I can think about is how much I hate this guy. But then he leaves, and then it's so good. Like the whole rest of the season. I didn't like how they treated Ron. It made me feel really bad for him.
I felt weird about that because like I didn't disagree with anything they were saying, but I was like, you guys are being mean to him.
They're being mean, and I don't know, he's a stand-up comedian, right?
Yeah.
But I saw him on TikTok saying, oh, the whole internet watched the Traitors and the internet diagnosed me with autism. So I went to the doctor, and it's true, I am autistic. And I was like, damn, like they wouldn't just let this guy be himself this whole time. I don't know, they were being mean to him. I didn't like it.
They were mean to him. I didn't like that. I didn't like I hated Michael Rappaport though. I can't get over that.
He was so hideous. I really thought when they announced the lineup,
I thought he'd be the first to go.
Yeah, but I also thought maybe he was trying to make a PR move and make more people who hate him see that he's just a guy. No.
Nope.
He shows up absolute monster. Monster from start to finish. My God.
The thing about him is like I don't know where he came from. I don't care, but like he's made a name for himself. Well, we know that. God, I also hate that thing of like, I'm a New Yorker. Shut the fuck up.
I don't understand why it needs to be the first and only thing we know about you. But
and the most important thing about you, I'm a New Yorker. I like to talk shit. I like to trash talk people. We play ball. Like it's weird. This Bronx
Persona
thing that you're doing is not real.
And you can tell it's not, you can tell that's not really him. And he's like, I've been nothing but myself this whole time. And I'm like, you don't know who you are.
I agree.
I can see right through this. Like,
this is
not you.
He's also made a name for himself in the Bravo space of like being friends with some of the housewives. He's gone on Watch What Happens Live a few times.
He did say that, yeah.
And I think he tries to take on this persona of some of the housewives, and it's very gross. Like, what he's doing
off-putting.
is when he did the one that keeps coming back to me at the reunion is the clip thing. Do you remember that from Dorinda Medley?
Clip.
And I was like, ugh. I would have gotten up and knocked him the fuck out. Like, I'm so serious.
He
and
was being so disrespectful that whole time, like as if they were still in a game or something.
Well, and the way he was talking to Portia Williams, I was like, you do not speak that way to Portia. Let me explain one thing and one thing only to you. I will defend Portia Williams with my life.
God, I love her. Speaking of Portia, she should have stayed on way longer. I was so sad to see her go. I feel like people that didn't know her didn't even get to see like her personality. I agree.
And like the other thing too is like I truly thought she was the secret traitor. Like, but when they were about to vote her out, because I was like, she did say, when we murdered, when this happened, and like...
I know, I was watching that, and I was like, Portia. Because I, like, obviously we know watching it that she, like... Well, we didn't know.
No, we didn't know that, yeah.
I could almost tell that she misspoke, because she was just, like, talking really fast and almost, like, talking as she was thinking, and I could tell, and I was like, girl, why would you say that? I
agree, but, like, at the same time, I was like... When she was talking and like trying to like backtrack it, I was like, oh, she fucked up. And like, that's why I was shocked that it was Donna Kelsey. I was like, I didn't see that coming from 10 million miles away.
That was so cute. I loved her on there.
I think she was adorable. And like, I think that there was something really sweet about like her being starstruck about some of the housewives. And like, I did love when she was like, yeah, I got to kind of like redefine myself. Like, I've been Travis and Jason's mom forever. Yeah. Now I get to be Donna Kelsey, and that was so sweet to see. And I think she's a mom that I really want good stuff for.
I hope she really knows how much like every single faction of America loves her. She should be president.
You know what? Why not? I don't care what her policies are. Couldn't get worse than what we have now. God. She surely isn't going to send us into a war.
I feel like she would solve everything. She
100%.
seems so calm.
Down to earth.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this, and I know that I'm going to get backlash for this.
What?
Colton Underwood and Rob Roush.
Colton. I hate that man so deeply.
I didn't know anything until about 2 weeks ago.
I knew... Okay, so when the lineup came out, I knew he had been a bachelor, and I knew there was tea. I didn't really know what had been going on.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw people online talking about him, so I went on a big old rabbit hole. And boy, he is not a great guy. To which he says, I was in a bad place in my life.
I do feel like it was a little bit of a cop-out when he was explaining it away. What I will buy is that's
Traitors
true.
Reunion. Yeah, 100%. He was in the closet, and he was, like, really having a tough time mentally, obviously. Yes. And I get that you're at a Traitors reunion, so you don't want to do this whole big apology. I feel like, unfortunately, the solution for someone like him is to not go on a show like that.
Or you fall on your sword and you say, everything is true, I fucked up so bad, and like you have to like come completely clean about it.
100%. And I feel like if you're gonna stay in the public eye, no matter how long ago it was, because that's another thing about me that bothers him about me, is what I was trying to say, is that he
bothers you about him. Sorry.
Yes. God, I told you I'm tired.
No, you're okay. You're okay.
Another thing is that he seems to be like, well, this was so long ago. I can't believe people are still talking about it. If you want to stay in the public eye after you do some bullshit like that,
it's gonna be around forever, Diva. You need to accept that.
And every single time you talk about it, you need to say you're sorry.
Yes.
Every single time. I don't care how long ago it was. I don't care. 50 years from now, you still need to be saying you're sorry every time.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, or get out of the public eye. Like, I think those are your choices.
Yes.
Because that was really fucked up. And I don't know. It is what it is. However.
They are so beautiful. Him and Rob Roush are so fucking beautiful.
Can't deny that face card, Colton.
God, they're so hot.
You're a horrible man, and I'm with Lisa Rinna on this, but your face is very symmetrical. And Rob Roush, baby.
Oh, God. Thruple all day.
I loved him on Love Island. Loved him on Love Island. And then he did my girl Leah dirty, and I was like, I'll never look at Rob again. And then he was on the Traitors,
and
I
he
was
did
like,
the same goddamn thing to Maura.
I'm looking at Rob again. He is so
This
beautiful.
This is how he does it, is because, like, he's hot, he catches snakes, and...
Oh, yeah.
And
he's got something for everybody.
Yeah.
Because he's, like, classically hot, but he also, like, lives in a trailer in Alabama, but he's also, like, on reality TV.
Yeah.
He's got something for everybody.
God.
He's beautiful. I found out yesterday he has a brother who is also beautiful.
Hot as the day is long.
Yeah. Wow. And it was an exciting, like, finale, how he won. It was fun to watch. Am I saying it's morally correct? No. But did I have my jaw on the floor? Yes.
The finale, the way it shook out was wild. Because I did not expect it to go the way it did.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so honest. I swear to God, I thought Rob was going at the end to, like, throw in the red thing and be like, try to get more to vote him out or something. I was like, he's gonna throw it because he's, like, gonna show the world he's a good guy. I swear to God,
No.
That's the narrative I made up in my head.
That. And if you would have watched Love Island, you would know he's not that good of a guy. At the end of the day, he is just a man, and
that's all he ever will be.
He at least recognizes that. I felt so bad for Maura at the end.
I wanted to die for her.
But it is just a game. Like, it's not like she's going to be upset about it forever.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like... I also felt bad for Eric, because he was like, hey, what the fuck? Like,
you could tell Eric was betrayed.
Yeah. But they just did a TikTok together yesterday. So, like, I think they're fine. But it was crazy to watch.
It was. And, like... In the back of my mind, I'm like, it's just a game, it's just a game, it's just a game. But, like, you saw the way Maura was, like...
She had tears in her eyes.
She was heartbroken.
Yeah. And she had said so many times in, like, confessionals, she's like, if it's Rob, I'm running out of the castle. If it's Rob, like, put me on the cross. Like, if it's Rob, I will not believe it. You
can tell she filmed one of those last confessionals after the round table, that last round table, though, because, like, you could tell she, like, her heart was not in it.
Yeah, she seemed, like, depressed.
Like, she was mad to be there.
Yeah.
Do you know who I also ended up really liking? Mm-hmm. Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir.
I loved them too. I'm so glad you said that. I feel like as a little duo, they were so cute.
It reminded me so much of Me and You. Like, just that, like, best friends, like, doing the thing. Yeah. I will say Johnny Weir's done it a little overboard with the filler.
Yeah. I don't think he looks like...
He doesn't look the way he used to look.
No, he doesn't. But I also don't think he looks botched.
No. It's that...
His face is very fixed, though.
Yes, and it's that thing that, like, it's hard to do filler on guys, and I think, like, when you keep going, like, it's a slippery slope.
You know what else put me off about his face? And I think this has happened. Johnny Weir is not even the worst case of this. I think some people get Botox too close to when they're going on a show.
Yes.
And like,
it looks unnatural.
Tell. Yeah, because they can't move their eyebrows very well, and their skin is still really glassy, which looks beautiful. But when they speak, it's like...
And it doesn't... it doesn't help that he does a ton of skincare, and you can tell, and like
he looks beautiful, by the way.
Right, and it's like, but it's all highlighted and like it's like there's a spotlight on it. And
he's
I'm like,
very glowy.
yes,
but also he can't make facial expressions.
Right. But I loved them together. I thought like they were just so adorable.
I didn't know how sweet and cute Miss Tara Lipinski was.
I didn't either.
I had no idea.
I had no idea.
I love her. She was so nice the whole time.
And like, I think I knew they were friends. I didn't know they were like best good girlfriends. And like, I'm glad they were
partners. But I didn't know that they like. And there's something so endearing about someone like Tara, who the whole time is like, listen, I don't know what's going on. I've been wrong so many times. Like, I don't know.
I'm bad at this game.
Like, there's something so endearing about that, though. Especially when she makes it to the end, because everyone just loves her so much. They don't want to kill her or banish her.
Yeah.
Like, I loved that. I wish we saw more of Dorinda. I was so happy they brought her back.
Oh, God.
I do hope they follow suit and bring Portia back to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish we didn't hear like anything from Dorinda all season.
Candace Dillard.
I was waiting to talk about her. I need a whole segment about Candace. First of all, excellent choice of traitor.
Excellent. So smart, so good at everything.
Loved her. Loved her. Very diplomatic. Yeah. Love her. And I love that she defended my girl Lisa after Rob betrayed her. She knew that could get her out, and she said, I'm going to do it anyway. Loved her. However, she showed up at that reunion, and she thought she was at a Potomac reunion. She started going for everyone's necks as if the game wasn't over and it wasn't just a game.
She and Lisa both did.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating to see.
We need to talk about you next.
It's so funny to see these personalities come together, because you can tell who was a very good housewife. Like Lisa Rinna was like, I'm not dropping it. No. Also, her book, by the way, have you heard anything about her book?
I've seen like ads for it on her TikTok. Like they show up on my For You page.
I'm gonna buy it and read it, and because it gets nasty about like Sutton's track and like some of the other women. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I want to hear all of it.
Lisa, though, what were you gonna say about Lisa Rinna?
I loved her this season. I thought she ate it up.
Aww. That fixed it. You gonna hold him for a minute?
Feel better. Sure, if you want. Or you can put him in his little
Come here, big guy. Come here, let's do this.
You can hang out with your Travis.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Oh.
You good? Come here. Let's hang out for a minute. Okay.
I thought Lisa was also an excellent traitor. I think that she did such a good job. I think she's not the best liar.
No, she's a bad liar.
But she was so fun to watch.
She was fun to watch, and like something that like you can see the progression from season 1 to now is like how deeply they get into the fashion of all of it.
Yeah.
And she did good.
She ate down. She was so excited to wear that dress to the banquet. I don't even think that was her best look. She was eating it up the whole time.
So good.
And that picture of her in the cage, loved it. Oh, baby.
You're okay. What's wrong?
Yeah, I loved it.
I loved it.
Tom Sandoval from last season, you remember him? Do you know he's like on the X Factor or something now with his band? Like as a contestant.
God.
I thought he would be too famous for a show like that.
I don't think he's too famous for anything.
He was on Vanderpump. I don't know.
No, I think that he is someone who will do anything he can to get a little more publicity.
Yeah.
I want to come back to the reunion for a minute, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate Michael Rappaport. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
I think he's thought they might not even invite him to the reunion.
I truly thought he wouldn't show up because of like the backlash that he got from America.
Right.
It was bad, and like the way he was so comfortable speaking to Portia and Candace, the way he did, I didn't like that. And you notice that he only did it to the women. He didn't talk that way to other men. The way he ate is a
that
crime.
video of him with the plate.
Oh my God.
Why are you drinking it? Like
I just
cup?
and I literally wrote this in the notes. Who the fuck do you think you are?
He thinks he is so famous. I think he went on there thinking everyone was going to know who he was.
Right.
No one knows. This was your first impression to so many people.
And you fucked it up.
And you absolutely biffed it. I mean, it is so bad.
This is a thing they've tried on a couple of other Housewives reunions. I didn't love the like weird cutaways of like a weird commercial they were doing in the middle of it of like, oh, this like the award for this goes to like, it was strange to me. Like it didn't feel natural.
Yeah. I hotter than when Rob picked Maura up, hotter than when he meowed, is when he was at that round table and he corrected Michael Rappaport on his use of commiserate.
That was good stuff.
I said, hello.
You read a dictionary one time.
Yeah. You're in the trailer reading the dictionary, aren't you? I've watched so many videos of him in this trailer and he just looks happy as a clam and I want to visit it so bad.
I do too. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the guy who does the apartment tours usually in New York? He did an episode with Rob and he like came in his overalls and everything.
See this, yeah.
I loved that. Oh, so cute.
What are you looking for? No, this was a good season of the Traitors. Like,
yeah.
Good.
There
like,
was tea.
Start to finish.
Dare I say the first season with sexual tension?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And like, I said this when we were first talking about it, and I will say it again. I didn't know who everyone was on the cast. I didn't know how they all fit together, but I trust the producers at NBC, Universal, and Peacock, and I was not wrong.
They had a vision, and they ate down. I was excited about the cast. Like, even the people I didn't really know or recognize, the people that I did know, I was like, ooh, this is going to be good. Mm-hmm. They really had a vision this season. Loved it. They did.
And the other thing, too, Alan Cumming did an interview with InStyle. Did you see this? Where he was like, what was the quote? People need to make more of a connection. All the things you love about this show are queer. Gay in spirit.
Yeah, I did see this.
And I was like, that's so true, because this show is camp. Like, this show has no idea. Hi, buddy.
Look at their host. Hello, Alan Cumming. By the way, ate down every outfit this season. He usually has a couple misses for me. Not this season.
No, not one.
No, he killed that. Or their wardrobe. I'm sure he has some say in it, but like their wardrobe is insane.
You can tell though, like between season 1 and season 2, where like they said, we're just gonna let him go buck wild.
Yeah.
Because like it's slowly becoming a little more unhinged, but like he can do no wrong in my eyes.
He's so cunt. Oh my God.
But this was a good first episode back. I had fun.
Yeah,
I missed this.
I'm happy.
Also going to tell you, I love doing the podcast. I don't love it as much without you.
I don't love not doing the podcast because I'm just in here by myself losing my ever-loving mind. And now I have somewhere to put my thoughts.
Yeah. And I got to hold a baby during the last few minutes of the Traitors talk, and he was really good. So thanks, little Auggie.
Yeah, just drooling everywhere.
Just drooling. It's okay.
His saliva glands just turned on or something.
That's okay. Where's him going? But I will tell you, from Indy to the Traitors' Castle to the Highlands of Scotland,
we love where the Traitors' Castle is? Sorry.
Okay.
Love you, Scotland.
We love you. We'll see you later.
Bye.
But say bye, Auggie.